Hey man, who's that cat coming down the street?
I don't know, but it sounds to me like that gifted man with the
Go having himself a ball.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the DMFL podcast fall season draft. I'm here with a new guest. What's your name, brother?
I'm Omar Rabia.
Omar Gharbiya, and I'm Hazm Tariq, commissioner of DMFL. Happy to be back, guys. I know we're a month into the season. We haven't had a podcast yet, and I'll tell you why that is. Because listen, man, the players' chat's dead. No one's talking that players' chat. No one's asking for the podcast. I didn't know if you guys wanted it back. But then I started getting some requests, so we brought it back. Alhamdulillah. If the podcast is needed, it's a fun time to kind of go through the games and see what's going on and understand what happened and how did y'all lose and all that. So what are your thoughts on the draft season so far?
I like it. It's new. I think I told you already. In my opinion, I think selecting 3 people early is kind of weird. But other than that, I think the draft process is good. It seems like we have a pretty good balance of teams.
Yeah, I would say like I knew the draft season was gonna be tough to actually make it happen, and I was going to talk to some captains. The biggest steps to make this happen were I secured the captains. Once captains were secured, I had to get them to agree to the style, and obviously in a perfect world, I would do a real draft, like a draft league where everyone's available. It's a free draft. I just thought that, and I felt like we weren't ready for that. Like we weren't ready for that kind of draft season yet. I mean, obviously we're still growing as a league and a community. So I thought that to get them to agree to play, we had to have some keepers, and so they can have their core guys. Like imagine Obey doesn't get a waste, or imagine Aero doesn't get Salah, or imagine
Didn't get Salah.
Imagine I don't get Hamza or I don't get Malik. Like it's gonna be a bunch of trades and give me my guy back, I'll give you this guy back, and there's gonna be a lot of rage trade baiting going on. So we wanted to avoid that. So you still get your core guys. Like we'll give you 3. I really wanted to do 2 guys, but I negotiated with some captains, so we made it 3. I wanted 2 initially. Alhamdulillah, it's all good. So we had 3 players before the draft. And then after year 3, you draft a full season. You have a full team, I mean. So it was fun. I think teams are very balanced this season.
I agree.
Every team has their core weapons, and then they have some other guys that fill in. And I would say, there's no stacked team. Everyone's stacked. Everyone has their 4 pieces that can help them win the game. So and look at the records of the season right now. We have 1-3-1 team, and we have 4 2-2 teams. So it's everyone's right in that middle.
Yeah, and it's everyone is beating each other. Like the 1-3 team beat a 2-2 team. The 3-1 team lost to another 2-2 team. So it's not it's like there's not a clear power dynamic. It's kind of everyone's beating each other. It's really cool to see.
But I know people love bring your own team, and we want to keep that going for sure. I know bring your own team is it's easier for the league to get teams because everyone just brings their boys, and then a draft league is a little bit people some guy imagine someone's I'm scared of being in a draft league because imagine I hate my team and being for that team for 2 months versus bring your own team, because when you're in a bring your own team format, even if you hate your team, you sign up for that team. You agree to be on that bring your own team. So you won't be as toxic, or you understand the playing time situation because that's your team. So in a draft league, that's the thing with draft. It's if you do hate your team, it's a tough 2 months. Yeah, that's the one downside for it. But that's why I got the best captains you can find. We got Iman, we got Ariel, we got Shuja, we got Obey, we got me, and we had Mucky from Dart, and he backed out.
What happened to that?
It's crazy. It's really crazy. I told Mucky this. I told Mucky that Dart was gonna stay active. So usually when DMFL happens, Dart shuts down, and GV shuts down, or GV, like it's tough when all their best guys are playing DMFL, so they can't really have a league or like a pickup thing going on. So I told Mucky, listen, they're not gonna let you like get away with this. They're gonna come for you, so be ready for that. And Mucky said he makes his own decisions. He told me that, but
When you say they're gonna come for you, what do you mean by that?
It's not like they're gonna come for you. It's just like Dart's his boys. Those are his friends.
Yeah.
And his friends are gonna tell him like, hey, we're not playing league. Why are you playing the league? And I told them they're gonna come. They're gonna be like, just play Dart. Why do you want to play DMFL? And me and Mucky, we have a good relationship. So I kind of warned them for that. Like obviously, like Sunny, these are good friends of mine. So like my idea for DMFL is not, I don't want everyone to shut down and just play DMFL. I want things to still go, but you can still send a team or two. You can still send your teams in without shutting your whole entire org down. DMFL, we built a Sunday brand. Like we built that we run Sundays. I know pickup groups run Sunday mornings as well. So they could have made some moves to, they could make a Friday night lights or they could have found ways to stay active. But they decided to stay, Dart Sundays. And so that's why Mucky backed out last second, and we got Harris Sayed to step in, and he kind of helped the league a lot with that one because we needed one more captain. So that helped out a lot. So yeah, man, that was Mucky's situation that happened, and no hard feelings. Like I'm sure he's having fun at Dart, but
I think he won like a couple weeks ago.
Man, yeah, but DMFL is DMFL. It's different, DMFL is like Showtime. It's like the cameras are out. It's movie time.
And it's a 2-month commitment. It's not like you show up one Sunday and then if you
yeah,
don't feel it the next week, you don't have to play. It's not like
it's
full commitment, especially as a captain.
It's a 2-month grind, bro.
Yeah.
It's a 2-month grind with ups and downs. It's hard on the soul sometimes. It hurts sometimes, and then it has moments where you just love it. So it has all of that in one season. So. For me, DMFL, I wanted to mix it up. I did not want to keep doing bring your own team leagues, and I thought that this draft league we can get more players, and I really feel like the brand is getting, we're increasing every season, so I'm really happy for that. All right, now we are on to our segment of the draft teams. Who are the best team? So we'll start with Team Shuja. Let's go through that team.
So we have the captain is Shuja Mir. His 3 selections were Josh, Matthew, Wahaj Haq, Farhan Anwar. And then his draft picks were Rahim Bora, Omshiv Badhi, Al Karim Lilani, Muz Asif, Zain Haq, and Hadi Haq.
Yeah, this is a good team. He got his boys. He got Wahaj, he got Farhan, he got Josh too. Josh is like a big threat, big safety interception guy. He has also an amazing dip move. So they had the pieces, and they got good pieces around. Like this is definitely the old head team, like the old heads and great chemistry for sure. And this is definitely ran by Shuja. And Zain Haq is a promising young prospect they got on there. Like they got a bunch of older guys, and then they got that Zain Haq guy, that's Wahaj's son.
Yes, I was gonna say when I first saw him, I was like, "Why is this kid playing?" And that's how I play. I'm like, "Oh, that's why. He's good."
Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah, he's definitely the future.
Yeah,
he's definitely the future for sure.
New Jersey too.
I think once he gets some more confidence and he gets more playing time with the older guys.
They're running star with him too.
He can throw.
He can throw it.
He can throw.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your grade for Shuja? What's your draft grade?
I mean, overall, like I said, all the teams are balanced. It's a solid B+. I mean, he has a bit of everything. He has his boys. He has young talent. He has speed. He has receivers. I mean, it's hard to find a true flaw in this team.
Yeah.
B+ easily.
Yeah.
And we're kind of seeing it too on how he's playing. It kind of started a little rough, but once he got things going, I mean, he beat 2 pretty good teams in pretty good fashion. So
yeah. That was good. All right, let's go next team. I'll give that one a good B too. Probably B.
The next team is Team Iman, the Thunderbolts. We have the captain Iman Fuman. We have then his pre-draft selections were Taha Sharif, Hassan Mahmoud, and then is it Faiz or Faiz? Faiz Ali Sarani.
Yeah.
And then his draft picks were Irfan Iswani, Fahad Mahmoud, Shahir Mahmoud, Aditya Reddy, Samia Bughosh, and Salman Orozco. So are all the Mahmouds, are they related or?
The cousins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, this team definitely was that team. That was when you saw the names on the list, you knew this was the top team in the league. This is definitely this is the A team for sure. Amazing draft. He got his top 3. Obviously, is a really good top 3. Really good top 3. Because Iman's a quarterback. He don't need a bunch of like. He got a bunch of receivers like FaZe, Taha, Hassan, great receivers. And then Jiffy first pick of the draft was really good as well. And then he got Fahed and Shahir and like he got guys he's comfortable with. He got AD, which is AD is one of his guys that he runs that GV with, and Sami Abou-Ghosh, man. Sami Abou-Ghosh.
Don't sleep on him.
Don't sleep on him. He's been working in the lab, man. He's been in the lab, so
We could see it. Yeah.
He's been in the lab for sure, and I think this team was a great draft. And don't sleep on Salman Orozco too. Great rusher. Like I don't see. Like on some teams, there's some liabilities. On this team, I don't see like a liability. Like I don't see a guy that I'm gonna go attack that guy, but they don't have that guy. So that's amazing overall draft by Iman.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's hard to give him anything lower than an A. Like you said, he has everything you need. All his receivers are great defenders. You know, we played with Taha and Hassan. We saw that firsthand 2 years ago. Great squad. It's hard to find a flaw. Not only did he draft well, but he draft people and he put them in places where they can succeed too. Yeah, it's hard to find a flaw.
Yeah. All right. Next game.
Next team is our team. Hazim. We started out Free Smoke and now we're the Chiefs.
We're the Chiefs now, yeah.
The Chiefs. So we had a trade. So I guess I'll say who we originally drafted and then we traded him. And then I guess if you want to go over that, we can.
Yeah.
So it's the captain is Hazim Tariq. Then his pre-draft selections were Hashim Saad, Frederick Aldridge, and Salah Mahdi. And then his draft selections were D Hill. I think his name is Datavian. Datavian Hill. Yeah. Caleb Crawford, Mahdi Slaimi, Tahur Khalid, Osman Baqai, and Omar Ghurbiya. Me.
Yeah, I think my originally drafted team was really good. I think I might have reached a little bit sometime with some picks. I definitely, because the thing was like I wanted to get D, but I didn't know like I didn't want to steal him early. Like the draft is scary, man. Like there's guys that you want to get, and then it's like now you're not gambling, but you're like, if I wait a round or two, will they take my guy that I wanted? So originally I was gonna get Hamza Ibrahim first pick, but then Hamza told me, he's like, hey man, I low-key wanna I wanna explore, I wanna get on a new team, and not that he's like doesn't want to play with me anymore. It's more about like it's a draft league, I wanna try new things. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, bet I'm not getting that boy no more. He's done. I'm not getting that. I'm done with him. So he's out of my mind now. Once a guy told me I don't want to play for you, and in a very nice way.
I don't think it's that he doesn't want to play with you. He just wants to try to.
I
he already has you in the bring your own team. Like, he's not leaving.
He's one of my bring your own team guys, and we work together a lot. So he wants to explore and see what's out there in the scenery, and I'm not mad about it, So when he told me that, I was like, bet, bro, you can try to get. I think he wanted to go for maybe Iman or Ariel. That he wanted to get on one of those teams where he can really show his skill set. So I went D first, and I went Caleb next. And Caleb is a great player. Like, I burst him all the time. I never saw him play like on offense. Like my first time like using him on offense and different things like that. So I think I reached on a couple of picks early. I think I could have waited out on some of these picks. I got Mehdi, and I did never seen Mehdi play before. It was off from Salah. Salah was in my ear talking about Mehdi was gonna be a good pick. I never seen him play. And
I actually like Mehdi. I think really Mehdi is a bit of a steal there.
Sleeper. For
yeah,
sure.
I mean, he's good on offense, but his pass rushing and his flag pulling, he's been our best flag puller of the season, in my opinion. Yeah, he's been great.
He's been great.
Yeah, he's been great.
Who did I get next?
You drafted I think Jordan, and then you traded him for Tahur.
Okay, so yeah, there was 2 trades this season. And in the future in draft leagues, like inshallah, the goal is when we do a real draft, we're gonna have a lot more trades, because when you do a real draft, there's guys that are gonna get stolen like crazy. And as we saw, my team was stolen like right away. I think 2 of my guys got taken right away really quickly. So I got Jordan first, and apparently Malik was gonna be his ride for the season. So I was like I was having issue with like, if he can't make it to the games, I'm not gonna have a player, and I can't go and pick him up wherever he's at. So I traded him for Tahur, and I think obviously Jordan's a great player. I think as we've seen, like he has great speed and great talent. But overall,
yeah, the skill set we could have used.
We definitely could use that skill. But I'm really happy with my team. I'm happy with the guys I got. I think it's a balance of like, you want to have talented guys, but you also need to have team guys. You need to have guys that are team players, have good mindsets, are positive people as well. Like if you have a bunch of TOs on your team, it's gonna be toxic. Everyone can't get the ball. There's only one ball, so it's hard to get everyone that ball. So like I'm happy with my team. That trade, I probably wouldn't have done that trade. It was kind of a forced trade by me, but overall, I'm happy with my team. I think my draft grade, I'll give it a C.
C?
I'll give it a C plus.
I'll give you a B.
B draft.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of had Hamza's mindset too, because it's like it's not that I don't love playing with you. I do, but I kind of wanted to try. I actually wanted to play with Maki, but then he wasn't a captain anymore. I'm like, oh, I don't even know who I want to play with anymore.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know if I wanted to play in the league in the first place. I told you, I'm always injured, always small injuries, so I'm never unable to play. It's just always like, oh, my ankle hurts, my knee hurts. So I didn't even know if I wanted to play, but then kind of just decided to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you drafted fine. I don't see any flaw necessarily. It's just I do think yeah, kind of some players they don't really fit well. I think we're working on it though. We lost first 2 games. Now we won 2 straight against 2 good teams. So I think a B is fair. I think C is a little too low.
Okay. All right, our next team, we got Team Harris.
All right, so we got Team Harris.
The Say It Bros.
GSOT / what are they? The
Packers.
So we have the captain is Harris. His pre-draft selections were Dan, his brother, Rahil Baharia, and Aaron Key. Freaking beast. And then his draft picks were Hamza Ibrahim, Malik Ayub, Khalid Abdurrahman, Anas Rahim, and then Jordan Shee, was, as we said before, he was traded for Tahur, and then Patrick Fellows.
Yeah, man, this team is a great team. Like this is a very talented team. They have the pieces to do great things. It's gonna come down to quarterback play because they have the guys that you need to do. They have the players. They have so many guys that you can rely on. Like their top 3 is like Dan Rahal and Aaron Key, and that's just your core. And then you look at their weapons. They got Hamza Ibrahim, Malik Ayub. That's like 4 or 5 guys that can really make. And even like Jordan Shee as a second to last pick is insane. Like they have a really stacked team. Like I said, like this draft was good, a B plus. It's a B plus draft. Like they have the pieces to do it. They have all the pieces to do it. Everything is there. It's all about quarterback play and that strategy and that teamwork. That's it.
Yeah, so I have 2 different grades. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give them to them. The actual draft grade, I would agree with you on the B plus, but just in terms of how everything has fit in together so far, I mean, they beat us. Credit to where it's due. They played really well that first week. Aaron Key was dominant, but they just haven't really fit well together. I would lower them maybe to a B minus or C plus. Just from how things have played out so far.
Yeah.
But I think they have the talent to make it work. They could just figure it out.
I'm saying draft grade, like the draft.
Yeah, then I'll say it's a B plus.
The draft was there.
Yeah.
It was. Don't worry, the games. We'll get into the games soon.
I would agree with you on the B.
We'll get into the games. What we got next?
Next team is the Eagles. Team Ariel. We have the captain Ariel Del Fiero. Then his pre-draft selections were Jerry Cambridge, Jamal Kemp, and Jimmy Nguyen. And then his draft selections were Salman Mahmoud, Moise Qureshi, Salman Beg, Samin Ashraf, Jasser Akuli, and Arif Admani. I hope I pronounced y'all's names right.
Man, it's looking rough, man. That's not looking good. But no, bro. Like Ariel, this is a good draft. He definitely took some guys. Like Salman Mahmoud is the one Mahmoud bro that didn't make it to the Mahmoud bro team. Mm-hmm. Sorry about that one for him. But you know, Moise Qureshi, you got Salman Beg, Samin Ashraf, Jasser Ukli, and you know Arif. Like these guys are. It's a good team, but obviously his one keeper hasn't came one time all season, and that's Jimmy Nguyen. So that's a hindrance like on your team. Like we're allowing you to have 3 keepers, and one of his keepers are not showing up, winning week in and week out. So overall, like the draft he has, it's a B. It's a B draft. I think could have done better. I think, but overall, it's not a horrible draft. It was not bad at all. I think it's a B.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know most of these people that he has, to be honest. So I don't see a reason to disagree with you based on how they've been playing so far. I actually no reason to disagree with you either.
All right. So last team.
Last team is the Saints. Team Ubaid. So we have Ubaid Ashraf, EJ Williams, Awais Ashraf, Austin Carbone, Siyum Ashraf,
See him.
Siyum Ashraf, Arish Merchant, Adam Lamont, Rayan Afzal, Yassine Aim, and Jamal Atula.
Yeah, man. Saints looking good. I like this draft a lot. I mean, he definitely this draft was actually like a good masterclass performance because
I agree.
it was such a shocking draft. Like when he said Siyum Ashraf, I was jaw dropped. Like I couldn't believe it. They've had some things in the past with like different teams, so I just didn't think that they go that route. But it actually it worked out amazingly. And look at the rest of the guys. Arish has been cooking. Like at rusher, he's been dominant. He's been really. He's like, I think he's a little faster to me. Like he got faster. I don't know because he's been rushing amazingly this season. And look at other guys. They took Adam Lamont, which that's one of the Say It Bros people's. That's a GSOT product kind of guy. And then they got Yassine as a second last pick. Actually, Yassine was traded from the Packers. They did a trade.
Who did they trade for him?
So Obaid originally drafted Enes Rahim. Enes, the big, the strong. He's probably the biggest guy in the league. And then they traded him for Yassine. So that was the trade that the Packers did, and it has worked out great for Obaid. As you know, what happened last week. We'll get into that one. Don't worry. But man, like it's overall, this is the A draft as well. This is A draft. Best drafts to me were definitely Team Obaid and Team Iman.
I mean, I agree fully. When I was watching that Twitch stream draft, Team Obaid was the one I looked at. I said that's probably the best team pre-draft.
Yeah.
I looked at Iman too. Said that's a very close second. So I gave what did I give Iman an A? I guess I have to give Obaid an A plus. It was a great draft. I think your team's great. You're definitely a hard play when we played out 2 weeks ago. Yeah, great team. I thought Arish being selected your second pick. I was like, that's crazy. He was so good last year in the bring your own team, and Siyum has been amazing for y'all as a backup quarterback. It's a great team. You guys drafted well.
All right, so we will be going to do a recap of the game so far. So week 1 games, we had Thunderbolts versus Monstars. Like what I expected, like Thunderbolts was a little bit too much. I think that just that combination of just like Hassan, Taha, FaZe, like Iman's electric quarterback. He's very electric out there. He's one of the hardest flag poles to grab at quarterback. Like he is tough. Like he knows how to use his hips very well. And they took care of business 32-12. Shoot of them just couldn't handle. It's just too much of an onslaught, and they also have great defense. So I was not surprised with that one for sure. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, they took care of business. You kind of mentioned it all. I mean, Iman's a great quarterback, and they took care of business against another really good team.
Yeah. All right, game 2, we had Eagles versus Saints. The biggest beatdown of the season, 44-7. Like that was, I was worried for Ariel, but to give Ariel some graces, he had no Jerry. He had no Jamal. Like he had nobody. Like that was I think Jamal was there, but he had no Jerry. And no Jerry, like we've seen Jerry play. Like Jerry is he's a different kind of player. He's an animal out there, man. Like he's like fast, he has great hands, he's a jump ball threat. He's a specialist out there, and not having that was huge, but Saints took care of business. And this is why I'm saying that Saints had an amazing draft, because Obaid has had an MCL sprain. So he didn't play. And you're telling me a captain of a team didn't play and they won 44-7. That just shows you how amazing their draft was. They drafted Siyum. I don't know if that was planned for him to play quarterback. I think the injury happened pre-season, pre-season, like it wasn't planned. But having Siyum on your team was amazing because Siyum stepped right into the plate, played quarterback, and the show went on like fluid. So like amazing draft by the Saints. They beat them boys down 44-7. Ariel didn't have his guys, but a beatdown's a beatdown. Yeah. And that's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I think, forgive me if I'm wrong, Ubaid, but I think if I remember correctly, he told me it literally happened like a couple days before the tournament. I think he was playing in he's playing in a tournament.
The tournament that they
so it was definitely unexpected, but Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, it was a beatdown. I kind of looked at that. I was like, yeesh, I did not expect an aerial team to play the way they did. I was warming up for my own game, so I don't remember the details of that too much. But yeah, that game definitely made the Saints look like the best team. It definitely made the Eagles kind of look.
Yeah,
it's good to see the Eagles bounce back, because you hate to see this type of unbalance. But there's nothing else to say. I mean, you guys lost 44-7, so
yeah, for sure. All right, game 3, the Chiefs versus the Packers, and man, oh man, like I think people. I saw some players and they thought that I would win this game, but you know, Packers really gave it to us in the beginning. They punched us right into the mouth with that Aaron Key D-bomb touchdown. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I think I just forgot about how good Aaron Key was. Like, we did not game plan for Aaron Key. Like, we did not think. I knew he was good. Like last season, he played on the Kraken team, and Aaron Key was that dude. But when you're 0, like when you're 1-6, 1-7, no one really cares.
Yeah, it's
like
it's
you're
easy to stand
you're an
out when
amazing guy on a bad team.
Yeah, it's kind of easy to stand out.
So like obviously I knew Aaron Key was good, but I did not think he would be this much of a like an impact. Like he would change. Like he made this team so like crazy. And right from the jump, he got that big touchdown. And then like as the game went on, we actually came back, made it kind of a 13-12 game. We kind of came back. But then Aaron Key happened again. He got picked. I threw him 2 picks. So he was all over the field on offense and defense. And then he got and they threw another bomb to him. He got to cut the other bomb, which got another touchdown. And it was just like, he was just too much to deal with. And even my cousin Maddox scored on us as well. Like they were having the game. They were having their game.
Yeah.
It was a Packers moment. Sega Bros were having a good time. Dan wasn't even there.
He didn't play.
Hash wasn't there for my team, but you know, like they had their day. Like that was their day. Hamza and Jordan were rushing me very well. They rushed me really good. They're looking fast. They were looking strong. It was like they looked dominant, and we looked like very pedestrian. Like we looked bad. Like we did not look good at all. And I think like everyone was like, oh dang, Chiefs suck, or like not Free Smoke sucks.
Free Smoke back then.
And Packers look good. Like Packers look like a formidable team. And that's how week 1 ended. You know, we were definitely down in dumps. That hurt for sure. But you know, it's always another week in DMFL. So week 2 is next.
Yeah, I mean, it is just week 1. I think there's a few people you could call unguardable in the league, but I think when you want to define unguardable, you say Aaron Key. He was good. He's the biggest reason why we lost that game for sure.
Yeah, that was definitely.
I mean, obviously, I want to give everyone their dues. I mean, Harris played a great game. The defense was on point, but Aaron Key was the X factor in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. All right, we're on week 2 now. Week 2, we had the first game, Monstars versus the Saints. 9 a.m. game. Another great game, close game. You know, Monstars, Shuja, they're always hard to guard. They're very unpredictable. They do 3 stars. They do so much going to the offense. They're a hard team to stop. But the Saints, they have that rush, man. Like EJ and Arish and Arish, EJ and these guys, they're a tough rush. Probably the best rush in the league. And they took care of business 25-12. Actually, it was a closer game than people thought. And one of the biggest scores was Yassine, deep bomb to Yassine. See him look somebody off and had that deep bomb to Yassine. And Yassine been playing great. Like I said, if you're second to last round player doing this kind of stuff, like this is amazing. And they took care of business, man. And Saints are looking really good. They're 2-0 start. So
yeah, no, I think the way Saints play, it's the true team effort. It's like they don't have. I mean, they have people that are clearly better than others. They don't have one player that is like the guy. They literally spread the ball. Everyone touches the ball. Everyone gets their chance to shine, and that's how they beat the Monstars.
Yeah, man. CM has been playing amazing. I forgot to mention the last game he had 6 touchdowns total. That game, 6 total touchdowns. Like he was absolutely amazing. In game 2, more the same. Like he's been playing just like we've never seen CM in DMFL. We've never seen how it would look like. But seeing what I saw, man, I think this guy could be a quarterback in the DMFL. I think he could really be a quarterback for a team next season. I really think it can be his show because just the way he's so comfortable back there and he has a good arm. And he's smart, good IQ, and he's very shifty.
You even saw it too when he subbed in as a quarterback for one of the free agent teams last season.
He
made the free agent team look competent.
Yeah,
like no one's done that before.
Yeah.
So kudos to CM.
Shout out to CM, man. He's been playing amazing. All right, next game, the 0-1 Chiefs.
Can we not talk about this one?
Man, The 0-1 Chiefs versus the 0-1 Eagles. You know, we needed to win bad that game. We both needed one bad, and you know, this one hurt because like I feel like we tried our very best. Like we came like you know after you lose a game, you game plan like crazy. You get in the lab, like you just focus so much on that W, and then like how the game was going, like it was going pretty well. We had our chances, and you know Jerry gave it to us. Like Aaron Key gave it to week 1. Jerry did to week 2 to us. It's just that Jerry was just such an impact player, and Ariel, man, like we couldn't pull his flag. We couldn't pull Ariel's flag, and he got us good. You know, I think the Jerry bombs really hurt us because that was before the half, and then they scored again before the half, and then like unfortunately we just couldn't get it done, man. And then I injured my back. I've been dealing with the back injury, and I re-injured it that game, so that really like that hurt us badly. And after I went out, Fred actually gave us some good minutes. Yeah. Fred came in with a nice score for us, guys. A good decent touchdown there, but still 39-20 L. So
yeah, I mean, I think the game is a little closer than the score showed. We kind of played it close most of the game. We kind of just spiraled in the end. Part of that's because of our defense. Part of that is my fault. We're being a little experimental, having me snap the ball. I didn't do too great of a job. Part of this Haslam's injury. It's just kind of everything culminating, and it kind of reached a boiling point around halfway through the second half, and Eagles really came together and took over at that point.
Yeah, that snap definitely. That's one day that snap you did.
You got her right after that. I'm sorry, bro.
That's all good. It's all good. But that snap hurt us so much because we were on the verge of scoring.
Yeah, it was close. It was close at that point.
And then that snap, like we're only one score game, but then that snap went all the way back, and I tried doing too much, and like I heard that in play, and then they score again, and it's just like shout out to the Eagles though, because we couldn't stop them. Like they were scoring at will.
It still takes a good team to take advantage of the other team's mistakes.
Yeah,
that's why like it's not. I'm not here trying to say anything other than you know they played really well, and we kind of didn't do our own part.
Yeah, shout out Eagles, man, and then they got the big dub, and they went 1-1. We went 0-2, and we were really hurting. Like with this moment of the season, we were really hurting, and we were feeling it. We were feeling this loss big time, and there's question marks with me, my back. Will I be able to play? And question marks of like maybe a quarterback controversy. You know, there was some stuff going on. Like we don't know. Like
our defense too. We were like, what are we gonna do on defense?
We don't know what our defense looking like. We had some questions for sure. And yeah, man. So it hurt, but we had to move on. We had to move on. Game 3, we had Packers versus Thunderbolts, and Thunderbolts did what I wanted to do. Iman was doing what I wanted to do. Iman was running and gunning, and you know the rush couldn't get to him. And they're only for some reason when people want to verse me, they want to rush too and be all like. But when they rush Iman, they want to give him one rush. He's gonna kill you. If you rush one on Iman, he will literally murder you. Like you're dead. Like bye. Like that's it for you because he's too good. He's too smart. And they did a whole one rush thing with him, and he was cooking that crap. He was cooking like crazy. Iman did his thing. You know, they were looking like this is a beatdown. This was like 21-0, 20-0. Like they were getting really worked. And then some late mistakes by Iman made it kind of a decent game. Final score 31-13, but this was really a beatdown. But you know, Packers fought. Packers fought, you know, week 2 game, and you know, when you're 1-0, you kind of play a little loose, you know, like you're 1-0 right now, you know, like you're undefeated. And so this is a good game. But Thunderbolts definitely showed their level in that game, and they definitely took advantage of some things, and they got it done, man. They
just reaffirmed what we believed in their draft. They're really good. They kind of just showed it. They weren't there to play around. They took care of business, and yeah, on to the next week.
That's it. All right, week 3. Here we go. Eagles versus Thunderbolts, and this is when things get interesting. You know, like right now we got 1-1 Eagles versus 2-0 Thunderbolts. If you ask me who should win the game, I would say Thunderbolts. I would say they should win the game, but hey, man, this is why DMFL is any given Sunday. You have to come to play, and this is what happened. Like, and I think like seeing this game, it kind of was funny to me because last season Ariel was the quarterback most of the season, and then in the playoff time, Iman came in, took his job, and it didn't actually pan out for them. Versus like, and now they're playing head to head. So that was like, you know, that was kind of cool.
That's kind of why I enjoyed watching this one too.
That was a kind of cool moment. It was like which quarterback should have been playing in the playoff game.
Honestly,
But,
the way they've both been playing in the season, there wasn't really a wrong answer. I mean, Ariel played amazing this game. He was on fire. Making every throw he needed to make, doing, no one could sack him, no one could pull his flag. He was amazing.
No, they were both amazing, and Ariel definitely, like, he was playing with some heart, some grit. D-bomb to Jamal right in stride deep ball.
Literally.
Someone had another deep ball touchdown, like, and Ariel was getting hyped too. Ariel was getting lit. He was screaming. And when Ariel was screaming, things are going well for there.
You're in trouble.
And this amazing game, though. It was a late 30-26 game. It was a back and forth battle. Definitely a game of the week for sure. Man.
Iman had a great game too that game, but like I remember he was doing a lot of those there's nobody open, but I'm somehow gonna still get that. When we were watching tape for that game, I was like, I don't know how we're gonna guard them. Honestly, Eagles didn't stop them. Eagles just outscored them. So
it was.
I was looking at that like, it's a hard game. Like,
it was definitely a shootout for sure.
Yeah, it was a great game to watch if you enjoy football.
Yeah. All right, next game, Chiefs versus Saints. Man, this was for us. We were down in the dumps.
Mm-hmm.
We were definitely down 0-2 so far in the season. I think the morale was definitely down, I would say. But I think we were hearing some things on their sidelines, like, we were hearing like they were taking us a little light. We didn't really appreciate that, but we just knew that, like, being 0-2, I thought that our offense wasn't really like our weakness. It was more our defense. We couldn't stop nobody. Like, we literally couldn't stop a single team. Like, first game, Packers throwing deep bombs on us. Second game, Ariel was throwing deep bombs. Everyone is just chilling against us. We're like Swiss cheese defense. So I was really happy with our team defense to see this game. We were battling. We were definitely battling on defense. They had 0 for a while. It was the score was 6 or 7-0 for like most of the game. That was the score. We weren't really scoring at will, but they weren't scoring at all. So that was amazing. And then we got another late touchdown made at 13-0, I believe. And then finally we got our goal line. We had a bunch of goal line stands, but finally they did come down and score. And that's what I love. Like, we went for another score, made 19-6. But I would say this game wasn't about offense; it was our defense that really got us that game. Like, finally we got a W, and that really got some like life into our team. We need that badly for sure.
Yeah, so I was laughing really hard because I remembered when I was helping you move that week, and then normally you say, like, when your defense is bad, you say that you are a traffic cone, but you said we couldn't stop a traffic cone. So to me, I was like, that was really funny, and I just remembered that because that was literally that same week. But yeah,
couldn't stop a cone, man. We couldn't stop a cone.
Yeah, you weren't wrong. I mean, we kind of, the team, we really got together and we discussed, we were all honest with each other, holding each other accountable, telling each other what we need to do well, what hasn't been working, and we bounced back. We as Adam said, our goal line defense was incredible. I mean, they were marching down the field pretty much at will. We gave them a hard time, but whatever they wanted to do, they did it because they're just that good, and we just managed to stop them on the goal line. It was great heart from our team.
That's the name of the game, is, man, just score more than every team, and then we just weren't letting them get in. So that was definitely amazing for us, man. We needed that win badly. And the Saints, they were 2-0, so they were looking really good. Like, if they went 3-0, we were 0-3, that would have been a very bad look. And I think that we kind of evened the playing field a little bit. We're 1-2, and they're 2-1, but we're still fighting. We're still fighting.
If I remember correctly, their score was that little play with Ubaid kind of getting the ball, or kind of getting the ball and tossing it to his Ubaid, to Ace on the little front cone.
Ubaid hasn't played this season so far.
That's the type of stuff they're missing. That when they get that back fully healthy, that's gonna be hard to beat.
The crazy thing is Ubaid hasn't played much all season, and his team is 2-0. Like, they're walking into this game 2-0, and Ubaid, the captain, hasn't played. That shows you again, amazing draft. If I draft a team where I can sit on the bench and go 2-0, that's amazing. I don't think we have that team, but he has that, and having seen him as a backup quarterback is definitely going great for them. So Ubaid comes into the game. I feel like Ubaid felt that they needed a spark, and he brought him that spark right away. He got into the game, quick touchdown. That's that family connection right there.
That's toughness too. To grade 2 sprain or something, and he played he came in and did what he thought his team needed to do.
Yeah, at this point, everyone's hurt, man. It's a tough season. Right? Everyone's banged up, but you got to fight through right now. And And Obey felt that he needed to get into that game, and he got into the game, and they got a touchdown. And that's why it was 13-6. And if we don't get a first down there, we punt the ball to them. They might come down and score and go for the win. So that last score and that big first down was why we won the game. But great win by us, and I'm happy we were able to get onto the win column after that one. So, all right, in our last game of week 3, we have Packers versus Monstars. I was surprised this game. I thought Packers might, make something happen in this game, but Shuja and the future man, Zane Huck, had a game. Zane had his come out game this game. And that just shows you that, like, it's crazy as this kid is this good. Like, I saw one.
How old is he?
Man, I don't even want to say it really, but it's not good. If I tell you his age, you're gonna get more mad if you're a Packers player, because this man is like. Is he even a teenager, man? Is he a teenager? That's the question.
He's good. He's good. Yeah, Zane. Very impressive.
There's one play where he literally they threw a star to him and he threw a dime.
That's what I was referring to earlier in the pod.
That amazing dime he threw, and I'm just like, yo, what is going on right now? What is happening? Yeah, man. Like, I think Packers. This is a winnable game for them because Monsters were 0-2 at this moment. So they also, like us, they needed to win badly, and they got that win. When they needed that win badly, they got the win. Shuja just, it's crazy because Shuja, they're doing whatever, man. Like Zane star, Farhan star, Josh star, Wahaj star. Everyone can star here. Like they're doing it all, and they're playing very multi-dimensional. They're making it very hard to guard them. So they're playing really good, and the Packers are playing a little bit I guess the way to beat the Packers is you get to contain Aaron Key, contain their star players, and just decide win the game.
Yeah, I mean, this is the game where earlier in the pod where I mentioned that I feel like things just haven't clicked for them. This is the game that really kind of showed it that these teams by pre-game you kind of see them as even playing field. One's 1-1, the other's 0-2. Who's really going to come out with this? And then it never really was close. I mean, Monstars handled them pretty handily, and you kind of worried about the Packers a little bit, and you're kind of Monster, like you remember who Shuja is and Farhan and Wahaj in that combo, and you just remember who they are, and they showed out. Yeah,
and Wahaj had a nasty juke, and in his game, he had some nasty plays, and it was just ESPN plays all over the place for the Monstars, man, and it's just very tough for the Packers to lose this game because I feel like this is a very winnable game for them, very winnable, and you lost to the future player, so like that definitely hurts, definitely hurts for sure. All right, week 4. We are back to our schedule programming. This is we should have started. So week 4 games. We got Monstars versus Eagles. I wanna give Ariel an apology. Listen, Ariel, you've been dealing with so much this season. Your keeper is not coming. You're playing with just 2 keepers out of everyone has 3. This game only 6 guys showed up for his team. He played 7 versus 6. But that's not Monstar's fault. That's not Shooter's fault. They did what they had to do, and they took care of business. And Monstars put it to him too. They really gave it to him. It could have been worse. It was 42-14. They got a late score, made 42-20. But obviously 7 versus 6, you have the advantage. You definitely have the advantage. You have more players on the field. Arrow did what he could with 6 players. But defensively, they had no chance. Zane Huck was doing his thing. The future, Farhan had 4 total touchdowns, 3 passing, 1 rushing. So he had a day. And just it's unfortunate, but 7 versus 6 is just there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, I mean, you'll be fine offensively, and we kind of see a bit of that. I mean, Ariel did have a few turnovers, but I think did he have 1 or 2 interceptions? He had a turnover for sure, but. He was moving the ball pretty much all game. He scored a few touchdowns. Offense wasn't really the problem. I feel like he can make do with 6, but defensively is where they really struggled.
Yeah.
If you saw the way Monstars played, like you said, it's not their fault, but they played it perfectly against 6 people. They knew that they didn't have enough time. They didn't have enough players to rush. They were sending one. That star gave him all day, every single time. When you give a player, when you give a person 40 seconds to throw, he's going to find an open person. It's no one's fault. It's just the nature of not having enough players. And they handled them well. The Monstars put up a show. They're doing whatever they wanted to do. Farhan was having a day.
Yep, and that's what happens. And now Monstars go to 2-2, Eagles go to 2-2. So now we got a lot of 2-2 teams now. All right, next game we have the Saints versus Packers. We have the 1-2 Packers versus the 2-1 Saints. Big game, it's a big game for sure. Obviously, Packers wanted to go 2-2 there. They wanted to take care of business. EJ versus Dan. The GSOT connection. Now I guess EJ found a new home. EJ found a new home with Obaid and the Saints. So interesting game for sure. But man, the Saints, man, this is Obaid's first game back at quarterback. And
he did well.
He did well. He did pretty good. But they switched it to Siam at quarterback. So I think Siam just had more going for that team. And obviously the Packers, man, I just think like there's just not the connection is not there right now. I'm seeing a disconnect. I'm seeing some guys not happy with that, with what's going on. But I just think that like there's disconnect right now with that team. And Aaron Key, he had his game. Aaron Key had his game.
Unguardable.
It seemed like Aaron Key always having his game. It's just like other guys aren't stepping up. Besides Malik and Aaron Key, no one else has really scored much or got much going on. And Dan Sayed hasn't had one touchdown all season receiving. After a month of football. So that's definitely something to look out for. He's snapping a lot this season. He's not his usual receivers, outside receiver role. But the big pick six, man, that Yassine caught, that definitely just ended their chance right there. That ended their chances of any kind of comeback. The game wasn't really out of hand, but that pick six really it ended them for sure. And that's just the body language after that play. Like you can see like just the Saints took it to him right there. And that was the play of the day for sure.
Yeah, when you look at it, if you look at week 3 is when we kind of raised some flags on Packers. This is where they're like, oh, we're really in trouble. You're no longer in a time where we have time to figure it out. No, you have to figure it out or things are going to spiral quick. We know they have talent. They just need to put it together. I feel like their offense, they typically don't have an issue putting up some points. But when you're allowing the type of scores that they're allowing on defense, you're not going to win much. Saints really put it on them. Saints are, again, they're firing on all cylinders. It kind of looks like last week was an outlier when we beat them versus they've been taking care of business in all 3 of their wins. They haven't really been particularly close.
Yeah, and now the Saints go at 3-1. And shout out Owace, man. Owace had like 10 catches, and he was everywhere. And that was Simon's favorite target for sure. And EJ had a touchdown as well. And they're rolling right now. Saints are rolling. They had that one loss, but overall they've been rolling all season, so looking good. All right, our final game of week 4. Chiefs 1-2 Chiefs versus 2-1 Thunderbolts. This was an amazing game. After our week 3 dub, I felt like we had that drive to get it done. We had that. We needed what we needed to do. Right away, Iman just took it to us, scored early, and this is what I love about this team this season is that they scored, but we didn't panic. We went right back as well. We scored our own touchdown, make it 7-7, and we get a stop on defense. And we noticed that our defense wasn't working. We called timeout, made some adjustments, and they worked out for us. And it was a crazy game back and forth. Like I said, Iman's hard to stop. Even though we had a great game plan for his team, he's gonna do his thing. They scored 3 touchdowns at will. And the biggest thing that happened in this game was it was 21-14. We had a lead. We get a pick. And we went for the kill. We went for that drive to end them off.
No,
not that one. I'm saying we had that one. That one, yeah. Like if we would have scored that drive, 28-14, we probably end them right there. But we don't get it done. They come down, march down, 21-21, and that's when we had to go score for the win. And we got it done. And we had a nice defensive stop at the end. D played amazing. D was his rush. It was getting to Iman at the end, and overall, a great game. Fred had a game as well. Fred was having a game that day, offense and defense. So, it's been a crazy season so far. We started up 0-2, but now we beat the Saints, and now we beat the Thunderbolts. So, we're looking promising. It's early still. It's been a month of football, so we're getting close to the second half of the football now. So we'll see how things progress moving forward. So.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Iman's a hell of a player. The one play in particular I remember is when both of our pass rushers got to him, took good angles. He just hit both of them, He ran for like what 15, 20 something yards, and that's just kind of the player he is. We didn't our defense did play good, but we just it's again, this is one of those games where it's more like he kind of did what he needed to do. It's more just like we outscored him. He just didn't have time in the end.
Yeah.
They kind of, when time ran out, they kind of started forcing things instead of playing their game. I think if they had a little more time and they kept playing their game, they could have easily tied it up. It could have been overtime.
Yeah.
So great game from them. We just wanted a little more.
We took care of it, man. So now we have 3-1 Saints, 2-2 Thunderbolts, 2-2 Monstars, 2-2 Chiefs,
Crazy balance, man.
2-2 Eagles, and 1-3 Packers. So it's very balanced this season. Very, very balanced.
Yeah, I feel like everyone did a good job drafting. I mean, like you said, it's very balanced. A lot of really good teams. Obviously, we said some teams need to figure things out a little more, but it's not like they can't. They still have the talent to do it. It's just a matter of doing it, getting it done.
All right, Week 5 predictions. First game of the day. We had the 2-2 Chiefs versus the 2-2 Monstars, the Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Those really nice jerseys.
Yeah, they have those vices, but very fire jerseys. But yeah, man, this is going to be a good game. It's a big game because all these 2-2 teams, they got to go 3-2. Like, they need to go 3-2 because that bye week is going to be crucial for the playoffs. So everyone wants to buy. So, yeah, I think we're going to be coming out, we're going to come out hard, man, for that win. We want that 3-2 badly. And we're missing some players, but I'm hoping that we're going to have enough to get it done. Obviously, when you play Shuja, they have a lot going on in that team. If you contain those extra guys and make sure Shuja's contain that pocket and make sure he's kind of flustered in the pocket, you have a good shot. So I'm going to say we get this done. I'm going to say we go 28-13.
28-13? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to pick us to lose ever, but I don't think it's going to be quite that easy or quite that close. I think they're going to try to do a lot of that star stuff on us. It's going to be really hard to guard. But I do think we win, maybe 24-22, something close like that.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Our 10 a.m. game, we got the Saints versus the Thunderbolts. This is the game of the season, I think.
I agree.
This is going to be for the bye. This is going to be the game because, there's so much riding on this game. This is the 3-1 Saints versus the 2-2 Thunderbolts. And by the way, Thunderbolts are on a 2-game losing streak right now.
I think that in my opinion is what's going to make the difference in this game. That they're playing a little bit with
they're a little flustered.
We have
right
to
now.
win.
They're a little flustered for sure, and they need this win. And we put these are the top 2 teams in the draft that we thought were the best graded teams. These are the 2 teams with the best drafts in our opinions, and I think that this game is going to show us so much. And it's going to be a feisty one for sure. Obviously that we forgot to mention Thunderbolts have lost FaZe for the season. He tore his ACL. So that's a big loss for one of their star players. But obviously having Hudson and Taha and the rest of those guys, they're going to be tough to stop. But the Saints are going to be, Saints got the players, man. They got that rush. They got Carbone. They got Arish. They got some dudes, man. So it's going to be a crazy game. It's hard for me to pick this one for sure. I don't know. I think Thunderbolts get it done just because they're playing a little more desperate. I think off the 2-game losing streak, they need it a little bit more than the Saints do. But I know the Saints are gonna need it as well. This gonna be crazy, man. Because if Saints win this game, they're probably guaranteed a bye for the playoffs. So it's a big game, man. It's a big game. I'm gonna say Thunderbolts get it done. Man, I'm gonna say 21-20. This is a game-winning conversion, last second heroics type, man. It's gonna be crazy.
So I agree with you, but the opposite. I think Thunderbolts are gonna do everything they can to keep it close. I just think Saints just have too much going on right now. They're firing on all cylinders. Like I said, they're playing a completely unselfish brand of football where everyone's touching the ball, everyone's getting their looks, everyone's getting a chance to contribute. I mean, Thunderbolts are too as well. And there's going to be a really tough game, really well fought, hard fought game. But I think it's going to be 21-20 the other way. I think Saints are going to win this one.
Oh, wow. Yeah, man. I'm just excited to see that matchup, man. It's going to be amazing. Shout out those 2 teams. I'm excited for a movie type game. So we'll see.
It's going to be fun for sure.
We'll see what happens.
You just must stick around to watch it.
All right, in our last game of the day, we have the Eagles versus the Packers. The 2-2 Eagles versus the 1-3 Packers. This is a humongous game for the seeding wise. If the Packers can somehow win this game, they'll go 2-3. Eagles will go 2-3, and there's some more drama with the standings. So it's a big game. I just think that the Eagles are a little bit too much for them. They got a little too much firepower. Ariel's been amazing this season. You know, dealing with so much what he dealt with, his stats are like amazing. Most passing yards, most touchdown passes, most everything as a passer on offense. He's been doing an amazing job. I think that they're a little bit too much for Packers. Packers are 1-3. I'm not seeing much from them right now besides Aaron Key and Malik.
Malik, he's your own cousin. Say his name right, bro.
Man, Malik been balling out for real, and Aaron Key's been doing his thing. But besides those two guys, it's been quiet. It's been like real quiet on that team. I'm not seeing nothing. Dan's been really quiet.
No sunshine.
We haven't seen sunshine this season. And that's Dan's like, when Dan's not doing that, things aren't going well. That's all I know. When Dan's doing that, you're probably losing the game. Like when Dan's doing that's silly. So we'll see what happens. I think this could be the game where that like for us when we're 0-2, we want to show the league that we're still here. If Packers get this done, they're showing us that they're still here as well. I just can't see happening right now. So I'm gonna go Eagles. Take this win. I'm gonna go. I mean, they won't blow them out. Like Packers they're gonna compete for sure. I would say it's gonna be like a 35-22 type win for the
Yeah, I mean, I agree with most of what you said. All of what you said. I don't see. I mean, realistically, I think Packers could click and get it done. I see a future in which that happens. I just don't think it will. We just seen too much not go right for them. If you're telling me that Eagles actually show up, like physically show up on Sunday, I also think it's not going to be a particularly close game. It might be one of those games again where Packers keep it close most of the game, but they just spiral towards the end. It kind of tends to be the trend for them right now. So yeah, I think your score prediction is I'll probably be close to that. 35-22 seems like probably what's gonna happen.
That's only if the Eagles players show up.
Oh yeah, you guys have to show up, physically show up.
If Moise Qureshi wants to be in Cancun, and RF wants to be at home, and Salman wants to be resting at home, they're gonna get blown out.
If it's another 6-7 situation, yeah, Packers are good. You cannot play 6 or 7 against them.
Aaron Key will dances.
Yeah, just because they're 1-3 doesn't mean you can just sleep on them.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll see what happens. That's our predictions for next week. All right, DMFL Season 4 Power Rankings. After Week 4, we are back and better than ever. Here we go. At number 6, we got the Packers. Unfortunately, they're 1-3 right now. It's very unfortunate. You know, their only win this season, they beat the Chiefs. They took us down. They actually beat us down pretty well. But after that win, it's been downward spiral. Unfortunately, they just haven't meshed well together. They haven't gotten things going. But Aaron Key, you've been doing your thing, man. Keep it up. Matic at you, been doing his thing as well. But that's it. I haven't seen anybody else doing much. Unfortunately, they got Rahil, you got Dan Saya, you got a lot of great players, man. But we're just not seeing the results right now. So good luck in the future. We'll hope you guys move up in the ranking next. And number 5, the Eagles, 2-2. Why are they here? They've been really good when their players show up, but y'all haven't been showing up, unfortunately. Ariel's been playing with like 6 guys one game. His center doesn't show up. He's DJing somewhere, and I don't know where he's at. And the guys aren't coming to the games, man. But they could be a really top team. This could be a championship team when their guys are there. When they're all there, they're the Avengers. When they're not there, number 5. That's what they are. At number 4, we got the Monstars. They're 2-2. They're in the middle of the pack. Shooter's doing his thing, being very unselfish, letting everybody throw. From Wahaj can throw, Zayn Huck can throw, Future, Farhan can throw, even Josh Matthew can throw. They're all throwing. Shooter's doing his thing. They're a good team. They're very hard to stop. Right now, they started 0-2. Now they're 2-2, so they're trending up. So we'll see how they finish up after these next 2 weeks. At number 3, the Thunderbolts, 2-2. They had one of the highest draft grades of the season. I think they're definitely a championship team when they're all there. Iman's very hard to beat. Hassan Mahmoud, Taha Sharif, amazing overall team. The Mahmoud family is they're amazing. They just took a loss last week, so they're on a 2-game skid right now. They're on a 2-game skid. They're still at 3 though. That's respect. They're there, but we'll see how they finish. At number 2, we got the Chiefs. 2-2 Chiefs. We started off horrible. Now we're here at 2-2. We took down the Saints, Thunderbolts. We're trending up right now, but still, only a month of the season is done. We got another month to go. We'll see how things progress, but right now, we're trending up. We'll see what happens. At number 1, we got the Saints. 3-1. Number 1 team by far. They've been cooking. Obey drafted an amazing team. Usher Bros are on top right now. EJ and Arish Rush. Carbone doing his thing. Yassine catching pick sixes, man. It's been a great team so far. Obey's been banged up. But when the whole team is there, meshing well, right now they're number 1, but they have a huge game coming up next. So we'll see if they can hold that 1 spot after next week. That is all for the power rankings. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for an amazing episode. I hope you guys enjoy it and watch this episode. We're going to try to get this out ASAP. Yep, we're trying to finish off strong, stay happy this season. You know, it was an amazing month so far. We love the play. We love the brotherhood. We love the khatiras and all that stuff. Let's keep it up. Let's finish strong, and let's see who's going to finish off as champion of this league. And I'm so excited for the future of DMFL and what we can do with this draft league, man. It's going to be so much fun. And I'm excited to see if we can actually make a real draft one of these days. But, you know, alhamdulillah, we got to start it off. That's what's key. And, yeah, we'll see what happens, man. It's going to be a fun time. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Thank you, OG, for coming out. First time in the podcast. Any last words you want to say or anything?
Yeah, it's been a very fun season. It's a very unique experience. I do like the balance of everything. I think it's still anyone's game. You know, it's all fun and games. We're trying to start a conversation. So inshallah, engage more and let's have a good time, inshallah.
Yeah, like he said, like it's always love. It's always love, and whatever we say in here, please don't take it personally. If we say anything negative, it's only football. It's only football talk. You know, as people, we love you guys. You're our Muslim brothers. So please don't take anything personally. If I say you're gonna lose the game, I don't hate you guys. Don't worry.
No, it's personal.
But it's always love, and you know, we want to get the engagement up. You know, in the Instagram comments. You know, show the media team some love in the comment section. You know, and just keep showing out for the season, man. Like we put out so much stuff, and we don't get a lot of we don't get a lot of traction, you know, in the comment sections, and you know, so just come and just show support, you know, post your picture, man, post it, tag us, and all that stuff, all that fun stuff, and just show the appreciation for what we do, and we're gonna keep giving it all for you guys. So appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys next week, hopefully, for the next podcast, and we'll have some fun games this weekend. So excited for the matchups, and we'll see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum. All right, power rankings after week 4. What are you doing, man? What you doing? The Chiefs.
Sure thing.
The Chiefs are at 2. We're 2-2. All right, DMFL season 4 power rankings. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Power.
Sorry.
Oh, you are number 6. All right, next we got.
No, he's doing it.
Oh, you're doing it?
Yeah.
Oh
right?
shoot. My bad. I threw it low.
There's no way.
I threw it.